Adapted PE, what that is, it's kind of just specially designed physical education. So if you're looking at kiddos, it might run the range of some kid that just needs some accommodations or modifications for what they're doing. It could be anything from as simple as going in their class with them, doing stuff right along with them, kind of being an extra set of hands. It could be more intense where I'm pulling them one-on-one and seeing them, or it could be small group. If I'm looking at some of the ND units where I'm working with those kiddos, it might be going in and seeing them and working with all those kids at once, 5 to 6 kids in a group with aides in there, kind of helping out, and we're working on all those skills they do in a regular PE class. The one thing that's really neat about it is when those kids do get those modifications and everything they need to be, to do those things that everybody else is doing, you really start seeing them interacting more with their peers. Even outside on the playground, I'll see those kids, outside playing with their buddies, and they're right along with them, right involved with them, wanting to do everything else everybody else is doing, and you really see a change in their attitude. There's other kids that I've had that, looking at very quiet, very shy, introverted kids that you don't see them talking very much, but after they get in there and they're running around with their peers, they start doing that stuff, you really see them start opening up. If those kiddos are, if they're in a typical PE class and they're struggling with, and it could be, there's kiddos that I'll have in there that, maybe they struggle with the physical aspects of it, but there's also those kids that struggle with the cognitive aspect of it. They don't understand the directions, they're having a hard time kind of staying on task with it. They're missing out on the social aspect really. The big part of it is, being interactive with their peers. But again, some of those situations, that might not be the most appropriate place for them. But they're missing out, like I said, a lot of those gross motor skills that they're going to need as they kind of go on, whether they transition out of high school. You're putting those things in place where they're going to be active lifelong. It's one of the other things too that I really enjoy about this job is seeing the teachers and the aides. Because really that's the people too. Working with the kids is great, but seeing the kind of staff that we have just across the district, whether that's our MD teachers, autism unit, behavior specialists, all those people across the board. They really have a vested interest in want to do what's best for each kiddo, making sure they're going to be as independent as possible. And like I said, just trying to put them in those good situations.